This is Melinda Ram's 1964 Porsche 356 SC. It's spent most of its life, minus a brief stint in Connecticut, in California. She's owned it for 38 years, and the extensive paper trail goes all the way back to 1971. The Porsche production specification sheet shows it's a 1600 SC Carmen Coupe, with a production completion date of July of 1963, making it a very early 356C. It left the factory signal red with a black leatherette interior. The color change from red happened long ago, as it's listed as yellow in a 1972 receipt. The records show it remained local to the San Diego, California area, changed hands in 1986, then made its way to Connecticut in 1988, where the current owner purchased it that year. She brought the car to the San Francisco Bay Area in the mid-1990s, where it is today. After a somewhat less than minor scrape in 2009, the 356 received a full body respray that year. The driver's side seatback latch is missing. The headliner was replaced when the car was repainted in 2009. The clock reads 11:57 at all times. I'm sure this has hit the comments already. The Porsche crest is at a jaunty angle. The dash pad and carpets were also refurbished in 2009. In looking through the receipts, the engine was rebuilt in 1973 and again in 1982. 2 years later, in '84, the pistons and cylinders were replaced again. The Weber carburetors were added in 2003. And a year later, at 17,000 miles showing on the odometer, the clutch was replaced. This is the right rear corner of the engine compartment. The fuel tank, filler neck, and sending unit were all replaced in 2020. These are 14 by 5.5 inch Fuchs alloys with 185 R14 90S Fredstein Sprint S80 tires with 2008 date codes. The alloys show June of 1970 date codes. Obviously, there's evidence of brake fluid leakage that compromised the undercoating, but everywhere visible here is solid and limited to surface rust. This area here, under the front edge of the battery hold down, has a few small holes. With light from below, you can see they're primarily located under this welded-in front battery holder. The brake calipers were replaced in 2020, along with the master cylinder and all of the flex brake lines. There are a few dings and waves up front. There's another angle on the left front fender top, and different lighting on the right front. The gap on the left side of the front trunk lid is more pronounced than the right. And there's a slight wave in the left door here. This friction noise is internal, not at the exterior front edge. The oil temp gauge, at the top left, always reads cold. Also, the fuel gauge seems notchy in its movement. It reads full for a time, then goes to half with no perceived sweep on the indicator as the level changes. Check the auction gallery to study the receipts through the years and see who's had a hand in keeping this 356 on the road. And in studying those receipts, it's apparent this 356 crossed the 100,000 mile mark in the early 1970s and again in the mid-1980s, making it a true Southern California driver. and it's still living up to the sentiment on its personalized plate today.